Hello football coaches and football players, my name is Alan from Football Coach Alan. Today I'm going to give you some CFL Style 5-on-5 flag football plays. Now, if you're American or somewhere else around the world and you don't know what the CFL is, the CFL stands for the Canadian Football League. It's generally where players go if they can't make the NFL, or just Canadian football players in general just tend to funnel into that league. It's a fantastic league. I personally like the Hamilton Tiger Cats. You've probably seen me wear Hamilton Tiger Cats shirts on this channel. It's because I'm a huge fan. But anyways, in the CFL, the wide receivers are allowed to run before the play gets ran. So they're allowed to run up towards the line of scrimmage and then the ball gets hiked. It's something that we don't see in the NFL, but it is something that we see in the CFL. So in your flag football league, if you're allowed to run plays like these, they're actually really useful. The reason for the usefulness is because now your receivers are getting all of that head of steam, head of speed, instead of just starting off from being dead. They're already getting their full speed going. Then you hike the ball, and then you can run the play. Of course, there's a lot of timing involved with this, so you might need to practice these a bit more. Let's get down to the clipboard. Let's check these out. So we are in an I formation, and we're going to be having players 4 and 3 run towards the line of scrimmage. As soon as they get maybe a yard or two from there, you're going to be hiking the ball back. Meanwhile, what we're going to do in this play is just very simple. 5 yards up past the line of scrimmage, they're going to be cutting out towards their sidelines. And now player 1 is going to be looking for one of those two players along the sideline. Meanwhile, we're going to be having player 2 just kind of cut out or curl out towards the left or right sideline as a backup option for player 1 to pass to. Meanwhile, player 5 is going to be blocking if it's a blocking league. If it is not, he will be going straight downfield. Now this next play, we're going to be having 3 wide receivers. And what we're going to be doing in this, again, running up to the line of scrimmage. And then right at the line of scrimmage, player 2 is going to be cutting down the middle of the field. Player 4 is going to be running straight downfield. And player 3 is going to be running downfield to the 10-yard downfield mark. And he's going to be cutting back either towards the left or right side, depending on what his defender is doing or defending him like. So if his defender is really far behind him, he may want to just cut out this way as well. There's so many different options for player 3. I want him to decide to cut back down left or right or out towards the sideline. Now this next play is going to be very similar. We have flipped player 2. Of course, player 2 could be ran with this play on this side. It would just be mirrored. However, this next one, of course, player 5, just like the others, are going to be blocking or running downfield, depending on if it's a blocking league or not. Next, player 4 is going to be running straight downfield, and player 3 is going to be doing the exact same. Again, starting way behind the line of scrimmage and running up until player 1 gets that ball. While player 1 is waiting for that ball, we want player 2 to curl around and cut up the right side by player 4 running downfield, especially if you haven't ran a few of these CFL style plays in your offense yet. By these players running from way behind the line of scrimmage and up, it's going to be bringing the defense down, which is going to allow player 2 to get open along that right side. These are fantastic plays to run. If you're allowed to run behind the line of scrimmage, definitely try one of these plays. It's going to do wonders for your team, especially if you want to get long yardage, because the defense is going to be stopped dead and seeing that you're running full speed and then a hike, and now they're going to be just starting from 0 while your player's already starting at 100. So this is why these plays work really well. Anyways, I hope to see you guys again in our next video coming up very, very soon.